Mga ka-Promdi, welcome back po sa ating YouTube channel. And for today's video, susubukan po nating i-define sa pamamagitan ng isang kaso na nadesisyonan ng Supreme Court kung ano po ba itong tinatawag nating psychological violence under Republic Act 9262 o yung tinatawag nating Anti-Violence Against Women and Children Act ng 2004. Okay, nakakalungkot lang, ironic kasi Women's Month, pero kabi-kabilaan yung naririnig nating mga kwento ng abuses galing sa mga kababaihan na ginawa sa kanila ng kanilang mga dating karelasyon or partner, di ba? So, it's about time para malaman natin ano nga ba itong psychological violence and papaano bilang isang babae, papaano ka makakasik ng compensation under this law? What are your rights and kung ano yung makukuha mo? And kung gaano kahaba yung imprisonment na pagdadaanan ng karelasyon mo or ng husband mo na idedemanda mo under this psychological violence. Okay? So, let's start with this case. Ito pong si complainant ay ang ating legal wife. Si legal wife at saka si husband ay ikinasal noong April 1, 1996. And they were married for 17 years. Of course, sa una, yung early parts ng kanilang relationship ay harmonious, kumbaga masaya. Lahat naman di ba? Lahat ng klase ng relasyon, nag-uumpisa yan ng masaya, maayos, sweet, di ba? So, nagkaroon sila ng dalawang anak, a girl and a boy. But then after 17 years of union, nagkaroon ng extramarital affair sa ibang babae, si husband. Noong 2013, narinig ni wife na may kausap si husband sa telepono. Kausap niya yung kanyang cousin na nagbibigay siya ng pera or weekly allowance sa isang tawagin nating girl number 1. Okay? And also, nagbayad siya ng 37,000 para sa operation ng isang girl number 2. Okay, so narinig yon ni legal wife na sinasabi ng kanyang husband, kinikwento niya sa cousin. Alright? Now, syempre pag maririnig mo yon as a legal wife, i-confront mo yung husband mo. Nung nagkaroon ng confrontation, of course, what do you expect? Dinenay ni husband. Pero dito nagsimula yung mga pagdududa, pag-aaway, nagiging hysterical si wife, hindi na sila nagkakasundo. Lahat na pinagtatalunan, lahat na pinagdududahan. So, umalis si wife. Nagpasundo siya sa kanyang brother noong gabing nagkaroon ng confrontation. And magmula noon na nagkaroon silang confrontation, hindi na sila muling nagsama. Nung 2013, so that was in February, pagdating ng June 2013, same year, nakareceive ngayon ng text message si wife from husband. Ganito yung text message. Ayoko na makipag-away sa'yo, sira na ang buhay ko, wag mo pilitin, idamay ko kayo, wala akong takot. Sira na ulo ko, baka di ko makontrol kung anong magawa ko sa'yo. On the basis of that text message, okay, pumunta ngayon si legal wife sa police. Kasi she feared for her life tsaka sa buhay ng kanyang minor na mga anak. So pumunta siya sa police, nag-file siya ng criminal case against the husband. And also, nag-apply din siya ng protection order laban sa kanyang husband. Itong protection order na to is para hindi makalapit sa kanila yung husband and para hindi sila magkaroon ng communication. Now, pagdating sa presentation ng evidence, ang ipinresenta ni wife ay ang kanyang kuya. And then, si husband, of course, nagkaroon ng denial dun sa mga allegations. Pagdating ng direct examination, hindi inamin ni husband, i-deny niya na nagkaroon siya ng extramarital affair. Whereas, nung cross-examination na, ito na yung tatanungin ka ng abogado ng kabilang partido. Okay? Tungkol sa alleged extramarital affairs, napaamin siya. Okay? So, doon sa RTC, Regional Trial Court, nagkaroon ng conviction. Sabi ng RTC, napatunayan ng nag-aakusa na mayroong psychological violence. So, umapila ngayon si husband. Natalo siya sa Court of Appeals and here comes petition sa Supreme Court. Now, ano po ang sabi ng Supreme Court? Ang Section 5, yung acts of violence against women and children in Section 5, it may be committed through causing mental or emotional anguish, public ridicule, or humiliation to the woman or her child, including but not limited to repeated verbal and emotional abuse, and denial of financial support or custody of minor children, or denial of access to the women's child or children. Now, ano po ba ang psychological violence? RA 9262 defines psychological violence as any act or omission causing or likely to cause mental or emotional suffering of the victim, such as but not limited to intimidation, harassment, stalking, damage to property, public ridicule, humiliation, repeated verbal abuse, and marital infidelity. Okay. So, ayun po yung nangyari sa case na ito. Nagkaroon ng marital infidelity. So, kung may pangangaliwa si husband laban kay legal wife, may two options si legal wife. Pwede siyang mag-file under revised penal code, yung concubinage, although mahirap nga lang patunayan yung circumstances, okay? Kasi kailangan caught in the act yung sexual act, pero under scandalous circumstances, or ibinahay niya si kabit, or itinira niya si kabit sa kanilang conjugal dwelling, doon sa bahay kung saan nakatira yung mag-asawa. So, napakahirap patunayan yung kasong concubinage. Pero under RA 9262, yung marital infidelity, okay, is one of the act referred to as psychological violence. Now, ang sabi ng korte, para makonvict ang isang accused of psychological violence, ang offended party ay ang bata o yung karelasyon. Okay? Woman. Number 2, the woman is the wife of the offender. So, in this case, nasatisfy yon. Number 3, the offender causes on the woman or child mental or emotional anguish. And number 4, the anguish is caused through acts of public ridicule, humiliation, verbal and emotional abuse, or denial of financial support or custody of the minor children. Okay. So in the case at bar, sabi ng Supreme Court, yung first two elements na satisfy. Mayroong ang biktima ay babae, and then mayroong relationship. Sila ay husband and wife. Ngayon, pagdating naman sa number 3, si offender nga ba ay nag-cause ng emotional anguish kay woman or doon sa kanilang child? The court said, psychological violence is the means employed by the perpetrator. Okay? The mental or emotional anguish is the effect caused or the damage sustained by the offended party. So, yung psychological violence, ang example nito ay ang marital infidelity. Because of that marital infidelity, nagsuffer ngayon ng emotional and mental suffering si legal wife. So, ang sabi ng Supreme Court, to establish psychological violence as an element of the crime, it is necessary to show proof or commission of any of the acts. Ayun nga, isa doon ay ang marital infidelity. So, because of this, na-establish ngayon yung psychological violence leading to emotional or mental suffering ni legal wife. Okay? So, nung ipinresenta si wife as a witness and nirecount niya yung kanyang experiences, naging na-depress siya, yung mga testimony niya na nung nag-appear siya, nag-testify siya, na na-depress siya, along with her brother, nag-testify din kasi pinresenta niya ang kanyang kuya as a witness, kinoroborate nung kuya or pinatunayan nung kuya kung ano yung pinagdaanan ni wife. Okay. When the wife found out about the marital infidelity of the husband. Ngayon, itong mga testimonial evidence na to from the wife and the brother are sufficient or sa tingin ng korte ay sapat para ma-establish ngayon yung emotional or mental suffering arising out of the marital infidelity or yung tinatawag nating pangangaliwa ng lalaking asawa. Okay? And when we say asawa, legally married ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Hindi ito yung live-in partner. Magkaiba yon. Alright. So, ang kiniklaim ngayon ni legal husband, may right siya to be presumed innocent. Okay, tama naman siya. Okay? Because under Article 3 ng Constitution, Section 14, in all criminal prosecution, the accused shall be presumed innocent until the contrary is proven. And yung proof na yon should be proof beyond reasonable doubt. Okay? Ngayon, ang sabi ng korte, but in this case, yung testimony ng wife recounting her experiences, yung depression niya, yung suffering niya, only shows kung ano yung mga pinagdaanan niya, kung ano yung emotional state niya at the time na nabuking niya yung pangangaliwa ng kanyang asawa. And those are enough proof para ma-prove beyond reasonable doubt na guilty si husband of the alleged psychological violence. So, ngayon, ang sabi ng korte, all the elements of the crime are present in this case. Thus, yung presumption of innocence is overcome. So, ang naging penalty po dito ay payment ng fine na 100,000 but not more than 300,000 and maximum imprisonment of 6 years and 1 day. And then, on top of that, mag-undergo si husband ng psychological counseling or psychiatric treatment. Alright, so, ayun po ang ating case for today. Sana malinaw sa inyo kung ano yung definition ng psychological violence. So, psychological violence is the action, any act or omission of the husband leading to the mental or emotional anguish or suffering of the wife. Kaya, nakapag-file siya ng case under RA 9262. So, I hope you have learned something from this case and please like and follow my Facebook page. Para po sa mga karagdagang tanong, i-comment nyo lang po sa aking YouTube channel and I will answer it one by one. Pero kapag po yung tanong ninyo ay nasagot ko na sa video, i-refer ko na lang ulit kayo sa video. Sasabihin ko na yung sagot sa tanong ninyo is nasa video na. So, pasensya na po kapag ganun yung sinabi ko sa comment. Kasi, nauulit-ulit lang eh. Nasa video na tapos tatanungin nyo. Alright? So, please like and subscribe my YouTube channel, Attorney Promdi. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you.